Hey there, it's Dr. Jim. Thank you for spending some time with me. My topic today is important, especially if you work in senior care, skilled nursing homes, assisted living, hospice home health, different agencies, different hospitals, different groups, rehab centers around the country. This information should resonate with you. My topic: employees you recruit and hire affect your residents' outcomes. Yes or no? Do you agree with that or disagree with that? I agree with it because quality hires lead to quality outcomes. In my book, there's no doubt about that. And right now, I wrote a great article. You could read it, download it, share it, email it. But I want to give you the silver bullets out of this. Right now, we are facing a recruitment crisis. We are facing a retention crisis. We are also dealing with poor outcomes, not so desirable outcomes in care, quality of care, delivery of care, so on and so forth. It's not, and nobody in particular is at fault. If you look at the trends right now, seniors who are moving in, particularly to skilled nursing, but even assisted living, and then eventually memory care, they're coming in, they're moving in older, with more chronic health conditions, and they are more medically complex than ever. So that kind of sets us up for, we got to get it right almost every time. At least 99 out of 100 times we've got to get this right, or we're going to have bad outcomes. And bad outcomes sometimes are due to employees who are not well trained, they're not experienced enough, they're not educated enough, they're tired, they're stressed out, they're burned out, or they're indifferent. And we can't have those. We can't have those situations. Let me give you some information. According to a survey in June of 2022, completed by the American Healthcare Association, 60% of staff issues in nursing homes had worsened greatly earlier in the year, and a whopping 98% of nursing homes had major problems finding and hiring new employees. Another source, the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, noted a steady decline in nursing home staff over the past decade. We are becoming less desirable to new recruits. Even worse, the ongoing shortage of staff has factored into the poor physical and mental health outcomes of countless residents across the country. So this is not my data. This is not stuff I'm making up. This is coming from these reliable sources and a lot of other reliable sources. Part of what I do 10 hours every day is dig and research, get to the facts, get to the truth, and then share it to people like you, very important people like you. So what do you have to do? Poor outcomes due to staff shortages or poor hiring choices. Let's see, you have 2 eyes, 2 arms, 2 legs. You could talk and you could hear, you're hired. And I know it's a challenge. And in rural America, in certain parts of our country, the employment pool is that big. And as young people move away, it shrinks. This is tough. It's really, really tough. So one of the things I think you need to do, you're recruiting, okay? HR directors, I'm going to say this, and I don't want you to think how do I say this? HR directors, everything that I've read and researched, and I've marketed and promoted for 30 plus years. So I have the experience behind me to say this. HR directors should think like marketers when it comes to recruiting. Put the old-fashioned HR things away. Start thinking like a marketer. start thinking like a promoter, because what are you selling? You have to sell something to people you're recruiting. You have to give them value right up front. You have to provide meaning to them right up front. You have to provide finances right up front, right? You have to provide everything that's going to be attractive about this particular job if you want good outcomes. So what do? You sell the quality of your community. You sell the quality of your staff. We are looking for high quality candidates, serious candidates, loving, empathizing, understanding candidates. And oh, by the way, let me ask you a very important question. Why do you want to work with old people? Why do you want to work with people who have Alzheimer's or Parkinson's or diabetes, or they're fragile, or they might hit you or strike out at you or call you names? What? Why do you want to do this? What is it inside you that wants you to work for us? But in doing that, you're getting to the root of that, who that person is, but you're also selling quality. I only want high quality candidates. Okay? And then let them know what to expect. This is the atmosphere of our workplace. This is the flavor of our culture. This is who we are. And then if you're really marketing and you're promoting and you're trying to get new people in of quality so that you have better health outcomes, both physically and mentally, then you have to hire for heart. I mean, you're gonna go through their resume. You're gonna, okay, you have experience here, you have experience there, blah, blah, blah. Okay, you're not a job hopper, which is good. You stayed there for 5 years, you stayed there for 7 years. Your spouse had to move to a new city, state, position, blah, 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 whatever the case is. They have experience. They've been trained. They have ongoing education. They're well-seasoned healthcare professionals, caregivers, so on and so forth. What's the main component you need to hire for? Heart, attitude, caring, genuineness. Those are the main things to go after. You're going to find people, you're going to sell quality to them. Quality attracts quality. We have to understand that. Who's recruiting? I'm a burned out healthcare professional working for this. Oh, this place is terrible. The politics. Who is doing your recruiting? Nurse Ratchet? Or someone who is so healthy and positive and forward thinking that they attract quality. All right, I've said enough. I've probably said too much. Or have I? Stay in touch with me, because we have to recruit the right people. We're in a recruitment process. Those are my final thoughts. And if we find the right people, by selling them quality and going after their heart, then we can expect our health outcomes, or those of the residents, to increase. Stay in touch with me. Email me. I'd love to hear your opinions, stories, or anything else on this topic. My email is jim@collinslearning.com. Visit my companies online, collinslearning.com, ceu.academy, and my blog, drjimcollins.com. Thank you for your time. Have a wonderful day. Keep coming back for more of this. Thank you so much for taking some time to watch the video. I appreciate it. And if you're a licensed healthcare professional who's looking for some great continuing education, we've got it. And we are always working on brand new, fresh content for you. So you can find the link to the website in the description, and keep coming back for more information. I hope to see you soon.